Hi Patriots Colony, welcome to Taiji and Qigong with Stan Rockwell, that's me. Let's do our regular warm-up today. We'll do a brief version of it. Where we start off with our posture, balance, and breathing. Feet parallel, shoulder width apart. Evenly balanced left, right, front, back. So we're very grounded, very connected to the earth. Get ourselves nice and balanced over our feet. Line pulls us up from the crown of our head, making us taller, stretching us upward. Tops of the hips parallel to the floor, tailbone drops a little bit, hips move back a little bit. Stomach flattens, lower back flattens. That doesn't feel comfortable, just relax into whatever feels best for you. Tops of your shoulders become parallel to the floor and relax down the center line. Line across your eyes and ears becomes parallel to the floor. So your head's not tilted in any direction, but the back of your head is pulled up, your chin tucks in a little bit, so your head becomes nice and balanced on your shoulders. So if you drop a line from the crown of your head down through the center of your body, hits the floor right in the middle of your foundation, and the foundation is all the area inside an invisible line around the outsides of your feet, that rectangle. Now just focus on your breathing. As best you can, breathing in through your nose, down to your diaphragm, pulling the diaphragm down. So you feel an expansion around about hip level. Touch the tip of your tongue to the roof of your mouth behind your front teeth. On the exhale, you pull the pelvic floor up as much as you can. To move as much air out as you can. You can breathe out through your nose or out through your mouth. If you breathe out through the mouth, just relax your tongue and make a sound when you breathe out, like a sigh. With that sound, let whatever tension is inside, whatever tightness is inside, soften and relax. Let that sound take that tension away from you and let it dissipate. As you breathe, make the exhale last 2 or 3 seconds longer than the inhale. Soften all the muscles in your face, especially the muscles around your eyes. Express emotions with our face, and sometimes if you're feeling tense, just relaxing the muscles in your face, taking an abdominal breath can start to calm things down rather quickly. It's engaging a relaxation response. Again, that's something you can practice anytime. If you want, you pair a word with it, like soften, serenity, grace, relax. You pair it often enough so that they become one in your mind, so that if you practiced enough, you can just say the word to yourself and you automatically start to calm yourself. Just let your arms float up with your palms facing. Turn your hands towards you as you press in. You push your head back a little bit. Turn your hands, you press out. Let your arms stretch out. Palms come down, tuck your chin a bit, feel some stretch in your neck. You inhale up, and exhale, and inhale, exhale, one more. Arms come up again. Palm faces your forehead, and you want to keep those two connected as you turn 70% of your range of motion to the sides. Feel some movement in your neck. Come back to the center. It's an exhale and an inhale. Back to the center. Shoulder rolls going towards the front. And then towards the back. Inhale up and exhale down. And for your back. Upper hands palm up, pressing upwards. Lower hands palm down, pressing downwards. As you come back to the center, palms are facing each other. Just remember to breathe through your abdomen. And then the next one for your back is keeping yourself still from the hips down. You turn till the hand on top. It's lined up with the hip on that side, then turn the hands around and you come back the other way. Back to the center. Hands out to the side. Shift your weight into the foot on that side. Other foot, empty foot goes out, stretches your hip a little bit. And then for the hips going forward and back. Same thing other side. And then for the knees, toes towards the corners, fists at your hips. Forefoot touches when you reach out, or if you're comfortable, you just do it like a kick. Important thing is to stay balanced over that substantial foot that is carrying all your weight. Second one for your knees, going forward. Keeping your knee behind your toes and your knees lined up with your toes. This one you can get a really nice stretch in. Let's do one more on each side. Back to the center and then just a heel and toe. Same thing other side. And then outside the foot, inside the foot touches close to the same spot as you can. Same thing other side. Then you just kind of shake everything out. The sun form we do was developed by a Tai Chi teacher named Paul Lam. Lam, I think, is in his 70s now. He grew up during the Great Famine in China. And because of malnutrition, developed arthritis at a very young age. He learned Tai Chi to help deal with the pain and strengthen himself. And he's still pretty limber these days. But the sun style he developed specifically for pain. And so that warm-up we just did, if you get his video, that's the warm-up he uses. Although at the beginning they do have you open and close your hands and walk around saying hello to everybody in the room with you, and the two doggies in the room with me are both fast asleep, so I'll just wave at them because I don't want to wake them up. I'll do sun style facing you, and then we'll do some more Qigong we haven't done in a while. And hopefully I can remember them because I haven't done them in a while either. Just relax. I have a specific set I do every day. This stuff, you don't do it for a while, sometimes it leaves your memory. So it's a good thing to practice. We'll begin. Open, close. Single whip, wave hands. Open, close. Single whip, wave hands. Remember to pick your foot totally up off the ground as you step to the side. Open, close. Brush knee to your right. Second section, first part. Lay the loop. Parry, parry, punch. Apparently closing. Push the mountain. Open, close. Brush knee. Play the loop. Parry, parry, punch. Apparently closing and push the mountain. Open, close, third section, first part. Brush knee, leisurely tie coat. Open, close, a lateral single whip, the lowering movement, fist under elbow, step back, repulse the monkey to the back, to the front, brush knee, leisurely tie coat, up, back, push, open, close. Second part of the third section, brush knee, leisurely tie coat, up, back, push, open, close, lateral single whip in the lowering movement, fist under elbow, step back, repulse monkey, brush knee, leisurely tie coat. Push, open, close, acknowledge. I checked while I was doing this to see how many steps I've done so far. If you use a Fitbit or some kind of smartwatch, it seems to do pretty well counting steps when you're actually out walking, moving over distance. But I've noticed in Tai Chi it doesn't do all that well. If you move really slow, it may actually tell you it's time to get up and get moving, even though you're moving. So I'm not sure how they would work with yoga either, or even Zumba for that matter, because you're not going any distance much when you do that. Technology. Sometimes it works really well, and sometimes you scratch your head. Like I was trying to record videos outside a day or so ago, did a couple, and it looked like it was working fine, and then check when it's going to do the editing, and then the rendering, and then the compressing, and then the uploading, because it takes a lot longer to actually get these things online than it does to actually do the movements. And it recorded like 10 seconds of each one in a still frame of another. So I don't know what happened, except the software had some updates. So just get yourself nice and balanced. I'm going to try to do one. It's called 18 Form Tai Chi Qigong. It was developed in the late 1970s. But you start off just in our usual posture. Your arms just come up and down. Hips go back a little bit of a bend in the knees. It's an inhale and an exhale. Just like a wave flowing. Back to the center, then your arms come up, arms open with your palms facing, and they come together. Just opening the chest, or sometimes it's called sinking your chi. Inhale, exhale. Back to the center. Arms come up. One arm goes out to the side with your palm up. The other hand comes over. Logon point lines up with the crown of your head. You shift your weight into that side and you look over your outstretched arm. You shift your weight to the other side and arms trade places and you look to the other side. Inhale, exhale, painting a rainbow. Arms come down. Gives you some good practice paying attention to the bottoms of your feet with a weight shift. Arms cross. Doesn't matter which one goes underneath. Either one, that's fine. I usually have my left go underneath. Inhale. Exhale. One arm goes up, palm down, other arm behind you. Arms are at about a 45-degree angle. If you think of clocks, it'd be like 4 o'clock or 8 o'clock. And then pressing down. Back to the center. This one has a weight shift. Arm goes up, heel on that side comes up, just like you're tossing something to the corner. Exhale and inhale. Back to the center, and then just like you're tossing something over your shoulder. Back to the center, and then it's a push to the corner. A little bit of a swivel at the hips, keeping your knees nice and soft. Exhale, inhale. Back to the center, and then this is yang style, wave hands like clouds. Upper hand goes palm out, drops down like it's hitting a drum. Hands are facing more or less towards you on the way by, and you're shifting your weight from one side to the other. This is one you can do standing in place just as a meditation too. Not having to worry about what goes before or what comes next. Turn the toe on that side to the corner. Arm on that side goes underneath, cross hands, come back. Same thing other side, balance it out. And it's going to be a push to the corner, so that toe's up. As I push into it, the heel in the back comes up. So I come back, toe in the front comes up, hands drop down, and they come up in a circle. We do the same thing to the other side. And then as you're opening your arms, you're grabbing that energy and bringing it back. Shifting it way forward and back. Other side. Fists at your hips and you punch. Relax your hands, and then it's like a bird flying. Again, your hips go back a little bit. Keep your head over your foundation. Hips go back, palms are down, turn your fingers to one side, rotate to the opposite. Fingertips face when they come around the top. It's spinning like a top. Reverse. Remember, if any movement is difficult, back to the center, you just visualize yourself doing it. You don't have to go down very far for that. And it's bouncing a ball while marching. And like you're holding a ball of energy, bringing it up and then pressing it down through. Hands are back in front of you. That's that complete form. I'm going to do a really abbreviated version of 5 treasures. Starts off with ocean wave breathing, where your hands separate a little bit and they get a little bit further apart each time. So you're like breathing with your whole body. And then you get a little closer each time. And then it's bringing up energy from the earth. So your hips go back. It's like you're grabbing down energy and bringing up, pouring it over yourself. And catching starlight, you make a hook hand, fingertips come together, it comes at the base of your spine. starts off low. This time your palm stays towards you. You shift your weight from side to side. It gets a little higher each time. Then it gets a little lower each time. We do the same thing on the other side. A little lower each time. Back to the center, bringing in energy to the heart. Fingertips go forward, bring your hips back. Hands curl as they come around, and then they grasp and they pull in towards that middle dantian, or that heart chakra. And in reverse, reach out and then just like you're swimming. Back to the center, and then bringing down Tian Qi, or energy from the heavens. This will be very familiar. Thanks for joining me. Stay safe, healthy, and well. We'll continue playing with various Qigong forms and really trying to get the Sun style embedded in our head, and sometime soon we'll incorporate some Yang style too. Until then, take care of yourself, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye. I think it's time for these guys to go outside. Bye.